All right, everybody, welcome into this week's edition of Dunmar's podcast. One gotta go. You know the drill. 4 topics. We debate them, kick which one got to go off the list. I know there's no graphic for this week, Donald, but what were the poll results from last week's One
All
Gotta
right,
Go?
the poll results for the one got to go for top songs in 1996. Macarena had to go at 45%. Then One Sweet Day at 23. Because You Love Me 23, and Nobody Knows at 9%.
Nobody knew. It's like that's one just stays on my default.
So the Macarena had to go. All right, this week.
All right, this week's One Gotta Go. Sorry, ladies. It's all for the fellas, but if you're a lady that watches sports and watches these shows, please chime in with your vote. We're going morning sports shows. So, again, caught some of these the other day, and I'm like, this is nowhere near the quality of morning sports talk shows or morning shows that I grew up on. And it's bad across the board. So, with that being said, now these are just morning shows. We're not going, afternoon, etc. Just strictly morning. We got Good Morning Football from NFL Network, Wake Up Barstool on Fox, Get Up on ESPN, and then Sports Center on ESPN as well. So which one of these 4 got to go?
Who? It's hard for me because I don't watch morning shows because I'm at work. So it's really, really rough.
I think the best one out of these 4 right now is Good Morning Football.
Okay.
Who's on there?
That's Kyle Brandt, Manti Te'o.
Okay.
Used to be Peter Schrager until he switched over to ESPN, but they have the most entertaining show. And granted, it's just centered around football, but the presentation wise, what they put out, doing that show during the football season, to me, it's the most entertaining out of the 4. Wake Up Barstool, I've never watched, and to me, Fox went in heavy with Barstool as far as to be the counterpoint to McAfee on ESPN. And while I enjoy the Barstool fellas and what they do individually, I just don't like that show.
Okay.
Get Up is terrible. Everybody on that show is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Greenberg is terrible. Sports Center is not what it used to be, although they started to change around a little bit. I need Sports Center to get back to being Sports Center. Highlights and anchors that know how to deliver highlights in an entertaining way. Yes. So I'll get Wake Up Barstool off as being the show that got to go.
I've never seen Good Morning Football, but I've seen clips of it. You said Manti, so I'll keep them on there. If it's covering football, I'll watch it for the most part. Sports Center, I'm keeping it because it's touching on everything. Get Up, that's the one I'll watch the most. I enjoy it. I just hate that you get the same people throughout every show going after that. Like if you see Ryan Clark on Get Up or Lost
on First Take.
You first take you NFL Network the whole way through. That's on. So you're getting the same talking points the whole way through the whole day. Barstool, I can't get with anything Barstool. Every time I see the logo, I'm just like, yeah, next.
Go. Good Morning Football, like you said, I've seen clips. I never watched Wake Up Barstool at all. Get Up, I seen. Of course, Sports Center, I seen. I can't put Wake Up Barstool up on there yet. Like I can't take it off because I never saw it. But Get Up, I hate Get Up so much. Mm-hmm. I'm just not a fan of anybody on that show, really, because the only thing they just do is just scream at each other and do this and do that. And the only thing they talk about really is the NBA and NFL. Like that's it. And they come back around on the same topics like every top of the hour. So
yeah, they do.
Look, and Steve, like you said, Greenberg is horrible. He's a horrible.
Yeah, like.
Greenberg.
Nah.
I haven't been a fan of Mike Greenberg since he split from Mike and Mike.
Yep. There you go.
And, they hitched their wagon to Greeny instead of Golick. But Greenberg just feels like his shit don't stink. and you're not like all you do is you get on your ESPN platform to just talk about the Jets.
Mhm.
Like, I just can't mess with Greenberg no more, man. He's been overrated for a decade plus at this point. Let's get new blood in these shows.
I'm
Like
for
we
that.
gotta, change it up. Some of these guys have been around so long that it's ran thin.
And you're getting the same talking points every time, every story, same. You're getting that person's perspective, so you know what to expect.
Mhm.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, and the amount of gaffes that these guys are making now, it's unbelievable. Like Stephen A. Smith was talking about the Patriots defensive coordinator yesterday, coaching up the defense and this and that. It's like, bro, their defensive coordinator has been out all season battling cancer. They've had an interim DC this whole year. You're touting the guy that's been out that has cancer that hasn't coached all year because he's been battling cancer. Like, are you even watching and paying attention? Cam Newton on there. Notre Dame ain't been relevant. Bro,
Yeah.
they won a national championship last year.
Mhm.
They won 10-plus games each of the last 4 seasons. The last 2 years, their head coach, anytime there's an opening, his name is mentioned as far as being somebody to take over that job, whether it's NFL or another college premier program.
Yeah.
Notre Dame's been relevant. Like,
Yeah.
come on, guys. Like,
Or him crying about former players getting executive jobs, and he's not getting called.
I know it's a hard ask to watch everything, but you get on here and talk about everything like you've watched everything, and you like say we sit here and watch the Steelers game. You can clearly tell they just watched maybe 2 or 3 highlights and developed a whole plot point off of one highlight. You didn't even watch the game to even accurately
you're getting
speak.
your talking points off of research and stats and numbers. Like,
Mhm. That's Stephen A. Because he always looking down and doing stats. It's like,
That's
man,
kind of
just talk-
like get it out like around the horn, or not around the horn. PTI. Because this is like we watched this game. We sat until midnight. No, I didn't watch this game. They'll tell you they didn't watch the game.
Mhm.
and that's why no matter how old Wilbon and Kornheiser are, like it's still just as good as it was when it first aired.
Yes.
Now they've entered the curmudgeon old guy era of just
Even
being
better.
bitter, angry all the time at everything.
It's good because I'm almost there.
But yeah. So, all right, that's it. Hit us up on social media. Vote along. Which morning sports show got to go?